And runs like that have had us anticipating a breakout season from him for years. And it finally arrived in 2022. Dallas gave him more run, and he had his first 1,000-yard season despite receiving less than 200 touches.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. Now you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there they want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 37. Prescott now. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. For the Cardinals, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
First down, Cowboys.
And again, it's Prescott. He finds his man, Pollard. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Prescott. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw caught by Higgins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now the rookie 3rd rounder from Tulane, it's Tyjae Spears. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down and inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. The numbers for Spears on the ground a week ago, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end, and he's going to... The tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Lance. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them. is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play? Or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now we get a look at their most recent draft class, and you need to get real familiar with some of these names here because this front office thinks that these are going to be guys that have an impact for them on Sundays for years to come.
I think you're exactly right about that, and what I know about this group.
Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. As they've got it as we resume action. And they're going to mark him down short. About a yard, if that. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Ready. Drill 52. Black shot. Ready.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Effort play from B.J. Ojulari to drop him for a loss.
At the 2-yard line.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Yeah, simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. To throw, it's Lance. Flush to his right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I feel he's going to hear the same thing when he gets to the sidelines after this series. So close to the first down marker. Just tuck it and run for the first down. No sense trying to throw it downfield. And that one falls incomplete.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. This one to the former Robbie Anderson, now Robbie Chosen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Hand off to Spears. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 81 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Ready up.
Give to the fullback. This is Watt. And he is going to lose yardage here. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They go with Watt again, the fullback. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
It's now
The fullback wide. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1 yard. Prescott on play action. And his throw here is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Throwing, Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Will take it up the gut. A little juke. And he gets us up just shy of the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12. A big first down to get away from the end zone. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Prescott to throw it. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Prescott's throw taken in there by Cooks. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This time they stay on the ground, and they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the 3rd quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They're going option play on 3rd down. And good running there as he'll take this. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's a give to Spears. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
Here's Spears on 2nd down. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
That's good. First down.
The DTR going to throw it here. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Out of the gun, Thompson Robinson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. They were winners over the Jets a week ago, and they are in the driver's seat right now as well. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Prescott, able to hit his target, Lamb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Prescott. That's Gallup on the slant. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
First down, Dallas.
To throw is Prescott. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. A give to Pollard running left. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And the Cowboy first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return. After this break, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Prescott on first down. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Prescott. And it's caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Now after the play, oh man, it's Prescott who appears to be shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
A Lance again here on 2nd and 10. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Lance. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A huge play there for Arizona. 42 yards. Lance looks to throw again. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. On the option, running left is Lance. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Lance. Well, that's going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Watch out now. 50.
Desperation time here. Lance. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. We watched them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Black Ultra.
And Lance will try again on 2nd down. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Kevontae Turpin now to return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. All eyes on the Cardinals now. Down by 12. A little over a minute to go.
17.
Their perfect start to the season in serious peril as they come up on 1st and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
A gain of 12. First down, Dallas.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And they will take a knee here. Now the Cardinals going to call another timeout, their second. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they take a knee. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll run for it with Pollard. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are